Okay, we are live. Hello, everybody. We already have 2 people joining us already on Instagram. We are live on YouTube. Hello, YouTube. And we are live on Facebook. Thanks, guys. Okay. Welcome to episode 7. That is right, 7. Is that 7? Yes, episode 7 of the Eyes of Beijing Stepping Over Talk Show. What is that talk show? Well, it just means that I step over into the lives of millennials who have decided to wake up and deviate from the norm. And today, you guys, oh my goodness, I'm so excited about the episode today because not only is he young, not only is he a Bahamian, fellow Bahamian, but he is an Olympian, and he is in my mama and papa's house, so that's super cool. And actually, another first is this is my first live talk show in the Bahamas, and it's super cool to be doing that with a fellow Bahamian who has took 242 to the world, and his name is no other than, drum roll please. Okay, so he actually has a friend here. He's not going to be shown, but he's like our live audience, so if he makes noises, you will know it is him. What is your name, by the way?
Alex.
Alex. Last name?
Foster.
Foster. Alex Foster. Okay? So let's just give a shout out to Alex Foster. We have so many people joining us live right now. I cannot even see their names, but that is exciting. Thank you, Instagram family. Okay, back to it. Actually, Alex Foster, do you mind closing that door? We're going to bring him in right now. His name is Stephen Newbold, also known as Durty. Hello. Oh my goodness, guys, I was touched. He touched me. He touched me. Oh my goodness, how are you?
I'm doing fine. It's a pleasure to be here.
Oh my goodness. Look at his eyes, you guys. His eyes are gorgeous, okay? You wouldn't know, you probably can't see it because you're not here, you're not sitting where I'm sitting, but I see it and they're beautiful. God has blessed him. God is definitely blessed. See, the laughter? That's Alex in the background, our live audience. Okay, Stephen, are you ready to empower the young generation with your story?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, great. So the first question I'd like to ask you is, where did you and I first create and build our relationship? Before you answer that, to the audience out there, you're probably wondering, why would I ask this question? Do you see Instagram? It's out of control. Yeah. They're like, they have nothing to do at home. They decided to log in on our talk show. But anyways, the reason why I love that question is because I believe that relationships change the world. Relationships change the world, and the most important relationship I have is with Jesus, and he changes my life. So that's super cool. And now you and I, yeah, so just share with them like how I guess you met. I don't even know if you know, but I probably have a little different story.
Well, I remember we first met through your cousin, Kayan.
Yes.
You know,
also known as Randy.
Also known as Randy.
Yes.
I guess growing up, you were a big role model for us. She always talks about Beijing.
No!
So,
you're kidding.
So I got familiar with you and not even knowing you.
Yeah.
I was already familiar. So when we finally met, I can't remember exactly where it was, but I already knew you.
Oh my goodness! Okay, so I really didn't even know that. That was crazy. Oh my goodness! Yeah, same thing with me. So my best friend / cousin Randy, it was his friend back in the day when we all used to go to high school, and I used to know him through her. And then finally we met, which I don't know either. Maybe on the track or... Yeah, I don't remember. But look at us. 7 years later on my talk show, you doing big things. I'm trying to do big things. Trying to be on your level, but that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Do you want me to call you Durty or Stephen?
You call me Durty.
Dirty, perfect. Oh, that's your name. Do you agree with that, Alex?
I agree.
Okay, the audience needs to get loud. Okay, you got to get loud. Okay. Wonderful. Okay, so let's move on to the second question. Tell us about yourself, Durty. What is your story? How did you, well, yeah, just tell us, what is your story?
Well, I mean, I grew up as an average dude, you know.
Yeah.
I just had a knack for being hyperactive.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom, she was trying to sort a way out for me to use this energy.
Yeah.
I played soccer. Soccer didn't work out too good. And I had a older cousin, but he isn't there to anything, but he has stopped running track.
Okay.
But he was in sport before I was.
Track.
So, yeah.
Okay, track.
So just admiring him, I should say. His name is Devon. So
Okay.
just admiring him, I came into the track world as well, and it became my knack after a while.
Wow. How old was that?
I was about 12.
That's the first time you decided to play or run this run.
Yeah, I was about 12. And I wasn't good when I first started.
Mm-hmm.
Took a lot of beatings.
Yeah.
It made me a better person.
And look at you today. How old are you now?
I'm 24 now.
24. 24. What a beautiful age. I have one more year to get there. One more year. Ah, that's so interesting. So you started off with, soccer, realized that wasn't your thing. No, actually I want to go further. It began because you were just energetic and hyperactive. And
forget the acronym. I wonder if it's ADHD.
ADHD, yeah.
Yes. I have that one. But I didn't know. I didn't know until I was about 21. My mom finally told me.
Yeah.
So I didn't know.
Oh my goodness.
I think things might have been different.
Yeah.
Had I known up front, but it worked out.
You have a great mom, and I've heard about your mom too, and I heard she's a wonderful woman.
She's sweet.
So Mom, if you are watching this, shout out to you, okay? Oh, that's wonderful. Good when parents get involved with their children's lives, and hopefully whatever they chose for their children, the children loves it, and hopefully, that same thing that children loved, it becomes an expert in it or becomes successful in it, and that is definitely what you did. Okay, so we have people from Facebook. So periodically throughout this talk show, we're going to comment on what these people say, what the audience tells us, okay? So we have something. My eyes are not supervision, so... Okay, so someone says, hello. Okay, good. Hello. Hello, Dan. Dan is actually from England. So we are international.
Hey,
okay, we're
Dan.
international.
What's up, Dan?
And guys, if you guys have any questions, any comments, please write it down for Dirty. He will answer them all. Okay? Very cool. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. So we heard your story. Now, what would you say is the moment in your life when you woke up and realized that there's got to be more? And let's just say your track experience. When you woke up and you realized, I gotta get better. This is my life. This is what I want,
I would say it was after my freshman year in college. The introduction into the collegiate system, the track and field, is really brutal.
Wow.
Because I went to college as a 17-year-old. And when I got there, I was running against dudes 26 and 27. That's like a whole decade older than me. So my first year was a bit brutal. I took a lot of beatings. I won some. I got freshman of the year.
Oh, wow.
Being at Florida State, so it was a big accomplishment.
Yes.
So, yeah, I would say that at that point there, I realized that I would have to accelerate everything.
To a whole new level.
To a whole new level, a whole new platform.
Yeah.
And so that freshman year was really
your
my
wake-up moment.
Yeah, wake-up point.
Wow. Interesting. 17 years old. Yeah. Running against these, and you put that in perspective when you said a decade,
decade,
because when you hear 26, you're like, oh, you're 26, but when you say a whole decade, I mean, right, Alex, don't you put that in perspective, the 17-year-old from the islands coming over here, trying to rip the track, and wow. Did you experience any bullying?
No.
Or no? Were you like popular?
Yeah. I'd say anywhere I go, I'm always on the more popular side.
Yeah. Blessing!
I'm just on cocky or anything, I guess. Yeah. It's just the energy
you put forth.
You attract the same kind of energy back. So I try to be more on the positive side.
Yeah.
So I get positive people around me.
That's wonderful. Guys, you hear that? That's a very good lesson. Do you hear that? Be positive, and it would attract back to you. Alex, do you agree with that?
I agree. 100%.
Yeah. Do you do that?
All day.
Does he do that, Dirty?
Yeah, man.
Okay. Just making sure. Just making sure. Okay. So we heard your story of how you started, how you got into track. which I never knew, and that's super cool. And then we have your wake-up moment, was your freshman year of university at Florida State, obviously, Florida, USA. And that's when you're like, there's got to be more. So my next question is, when did you take that first step to deviate from the norm around you, and what did that step look like? So I guess that step to get you to the Olympics. So what was like the first, you know, step where you're like, I gotta be better than everyone else around me, around this norm?
I would say that would be the second time. The first time I'd say is when I actually embraced the name Durty.
Yes.
That is the first time I really deviated from the norm.
Yes.
Because I had everybody around me, like in the elderly folks asking me, you know, why are you allowing people to call you Durty? But it was just a nickname, and the way I conducted myself on the track, like, you know, like MJ on the court. MJ had his tricks, I got my tricks.
Yeah. So. Can you show us a little trick at the end of the show? Oh man. Okay, actually, so who gave you that nickname? And when did they give it to you?
My cousin I was telling you about, I like to watch.
Devon?
Devon, yeah. He's a doctor now. He's the Devon Query, Dr. Devon Query. He actually saw me at the track one day. I was, like I said, I was about 12, 13. So I had on a dirty white t-shirt. Yeah. Hair messy.
Dirty,
And he had a pair of Oakleys. And I put them on, and he said, "Man, you really look dirty." And I said, "You know what? That's it. That's what we calling you from now, Durty."
Interesting. Okay, guys, you guys in the audience, did you know that? Did you know that story? Say yes or no. And if you have any questions, again, please ask Durty. Interesting. And it just clicked through it all. Very interesting. So then you would say, and sorry, did you finish about the moment of when your first step of deviation would have been your name? You said it was your name.
But if it wasn't my name, those, I'd say the 9 months leading up to the Olympics.
Yes.
That would be the second time right there, because I was actually at like a deficit at my lowest point I've ever been in track and field, to where I almost wanted to stop.
Wow. Sorry, if you don't mind us getting deeper, because I'm all about vulnerability.
No, it's fine.
Okay, cool. That's my boy. Okay.
This was 2015. I had left my former coach, who I was training with him throughout high school, and when I first came back, the training just wasn't working. So that's what had me feeling some kind of way, I should say. So I was about to just quit track, and one day my coach, who's coaching me now, Mr. Sean Miller, who happens to be Shanae's father.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, her father's my coach.
Wow. So, I didn't even know her father was a coach.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
He's behind the scenes with her as well. So.
Can you just share with the audience who Shanae is? Because we have international people here.
Shanae, I like to call her Bolter. She's our Usain Bolt. She's the fastest woman in the world right now. We literally haven't seen anybody like Shanae before.
That's right.
Kudos to Shanae.
Yes.
Keep slaying them for us. Baby.
Yes. Shout out to you, Shanae. I'm getting you on this talk show next, okay? You do not know who I am, but you will. No, seriously, Shanae, you are just taking to word to the world, and we are so proud of you. Yes, our generation, all of us are so proud of you. I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. Wow. Okay, so continue, because I interrupted with the Shanae thing.
Yes, and I'd say I always use the 9 months reference out from the Olympics, because it was about 9 months out from the Olympics when I got this call from my father, and he asked me, you know, what was I doing with my life right then? What was I up to? And I told him, man, things hard right now. I ain't really feeling track no more. He said, man, Durty, just give me 1 month, just give me a chance. Yeah. I guarantee you. You will never regret it for the rest of your life.
Oh my God.
He said you ain't gonna regret it. Yeah. That's in Bahamas.
Yeah. You ain't gonna regret it. Come on, let him know. Let him know. Regret it. What did you think in that moment?
I mean, I really didn't want to stop track because, you know, all my life, that's what I've been. That's my passion. So I was like, man, I'm gonna give Mr. Miller a try. Yeah. I gave him a try, and 9 months later from that point, I was an Olympic medalist.
My spirit. I don't know about you, Alex, our one-seater audience right now, but I don't know, and I don't know about you guys, but my spirit just, it's like goosebumps, man. Goosebumps. Could you imagine? What a feat.
Yes, that year was a pretty vital year for me. And in April of that, so the Olympics was in August.
Yes.
In Brazil.
Yes.
In Rio.
Yes.
And earlier that year in April, I fell off my motorbike and I actually injured my leg right here. I got, this is the only thing visible from the crash, but on my legs I have visible wounds.
Let's, camera number 3, can we zoom into the, I'm just kidding. No. That's you, Alex, I'm just kidding. No, whoa.
So that was like a very scary point early that year because, you know, we was planning on going to the Olympics and bringing this medal back. So for about 2 weeks, I was hiding up by my best friend's house, so like hiding from my coach.
Yeah.
Wondering why I wasn't coming to practice. But it's because I didn't want him to see the wounds.
Yeah.
And I had to eventually let him see because I couldn't duck him a whole month of practice.
Yeah.
So when he actually saw the wounds, he said, "You know what, Dirty? You practicing just like this. I'm gonna cut a hole in your tights around this wound, and you're gonna run just like this."
Wow.
The track meets I had from April to like June, to where the wounds were still healing.
Yeah.
I couldn't even go down and on your marks position, like my knees were totally scratched up. So everywhere I went to run, the starters, they would see that, you know, this boy legs all bandaged up and stuff. He got to start from in the set position.
Yeah.
So that was kind of rough for me, but you know, Father knows best, and it all worked out.
Boy, and that's your story right there, right?
Yeah, that's a little.
Yeah, a little snippet.
Yes.
But it's so important that you shared that because there's so many people, you know, watching, or just so many people who are trying to accomplish, you know, their goals or, you know, light their visions, and they think that one bump in the road, you know, will just stop them. You know, that one bump in the road, but it's that same bump where you have to keep climbing over, you know, and it will make you stronger in the end, you know? Wow. That is something. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Yes, Alex, what do you think? What are you thinking?
I agree.
Oh, yeah. But remember, Eyes of Beijing, and tell all of them to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you. No, wonderful. Man, I just so put back right now. Yes. You know, it's so important to be vulnerable and so authentic, you know, with your story, with who you are, because everyone, especially with the world we live in and social media is king, and everyone thinks everyone's like living their best life, you know, because everyone posts like the most best photos, you know, that they have, when half of the time, or a good 80% of the time, that's not how they're feeling, you know. And so that's why I made it a point, you know, in my journey, because it is easy for people to look at my life and say, oh my goodness, Beijing doesn't have a care in the world. But, you know, I struggle, you know. And I decided to make that a point on my social media to share, like, today, your girl don't feel good today. You know what I mean? Like, and so that's why it's so important, you know, those, I always say, you know, that your struggle is your story. Because too many people are just putting out the good things out there, but it's important to know, you know, those moments in their lives where they had to look within. They had to look within.
Had to dig deep.
Gotta dig deep. So thank you for that. Thank you for that. Okay, guys, let us move on. We're gonna stay a bit vulnerable again, because this is the next question. The next question is, what is, or was, if it's not a fear anymore, your greatest fear on this journey?
My greatest fear, I'd say it still is my greatest fear.
So
still will always be. I do know I just want to motivate somebody. I just want to motivate the youth. Try to make a change across nations, not just our